Good morning students, welcome to SST So Simple tutorial. In the previous class, we read the functions of political parties. Today, we will read about the different party systems in the world and then the party system in India. A party system is a concept which is concerning the system of government by the political parties in a democratic country. In a democracy, any group of citizens is free to form a political party. You can also make a political party. This is our fundamental right under the right to freedom of association. You can see the different party systems that we will read today. One party system, two party or bi-party system and multi-party system. In some countries, only one party is allowed to control and run the government. These are called one-party systems. All political activities are confined to this only party. Germany under Hitler was one such case which you read in class 9. You already know Hitler had banned all the political parties except Nazi party when he came to power. You also know that in China only the Communist Party is allowed to rule. Although legally speaking, people are free to form political parties, but it does not happen because the electoral system does not permit free competition for power. We don't consider one party system as democratic because any democratic system must allow at least two parties to compete in the elections and provide a fair chance for the competing parties to come to power. In China, people have no say in the choice of their rulers. They also have no peaceful method of changing their rulers too. All powers are concentrated with one party. There is no power sharing. Since there is only one party, so there is no political competition. Therefore, it need not always be responsive to the needs and aspirations of the people. This is a big disadvantage. But then, there is no wastage of money or energy in fighting elections. The party puts up candidates and they get elected unopposed. Let us now see bi-party or two-party system. In some countries, power usually changes between two main parties. There may be other parties that exist, that contest elections and win few seats. But only two main parties have a serious chance of winning majority of seats to form the government. Such a party system is called two-party system. The United States of America and the United Kingdom are examples of two-party system. The two main parties of the USA are the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. The two main parties of United Kingdom are the Conservative Party and the Labour Party. The main advantage of the two-party system is the stability of the government in power. When the elections are over, the party having the majority in the legislature is invited to form the ministry and the other party goes into opposition. The new ministry is homogeneous because all the ministers belong to the same party. They have a definite program to execute which they had put before the electorate at the time of elections. The position of a prime minister in a two-party system is very strong. He has a strong backing of the members of his party. He can even threaten the rebellious members with expulsion. Are there any disadvantages of two-party system? Yes, it does not suit to a diverse country like India. The voters do not enjoy much choice. So let us now see multi-party system. If several parties compete for power and more than two parties have a reasonable chance of coming to power either on their own strength or in alliance with others, we call it a multi-party system. In India, we have a multi-party system. There are a large number of political parties in our country. More than 750 parties are registered with the Election Commission of India. But not all these parties are serious contenders in the elections. Usually, only a handful of parties are effectively in the race to win the elections and form the government. In this system, the government is formed by various parties coming together in a coalition. When several parties in a multi-party system join hands for the purpose of contesting elections and winning power, it is called an alliance or a front. For example, in India, there were three such major alliances in 2004 parliamentary elections. The one, BJP-led NDA, that is National Democratic Alliance. The other one, the Congress-led UPA, United Progressive Alliance, and the Left Front. The biggest disadvantage of a multi-party system is that it leads to political instability. It delays the decision-making power of the parliament. At the same time, this system allows a variety of interests and opinions to enjoy political representation. This is a big advantage. Advantage number 2, it also provides chance even to small and local parties to flourish and to be a part of the government. Just now we read that the PM, that means the Prime Minister, in a bi-party system is very strong. Then what is the position of a Prime Minister in a coalition government? It is very pitiable. He cannot take decisions as he likes. He has to heed the views and positions of the coalition partners and other partners on whose support the survival of the government depends. His greatest headache is to keep the flock together. He is always afraid of their desertion and fall of his ministry. Students, party system is not something any country can choose. It evolves over a long time, depending on the nature of society, its social and religious divisions, its history of politics, and its system of elections. These cannot be changed very quickly. Every country develops a party system that is conditioned by its special circumstances. For example, if India has evolved a multi-party system, it is because the social and geographical diversity in such a large country is not easily absorbed by 2 or even 3 parties. With this, we finished the topic of the day. Let us now see the probable questions from this topic. 1. What is one-party system? Give one example. 2. What is meant by two-party system? State one advantage and one disadvantage of a two-party system. 3. What is a multi-party system? What are the advantages of a multi-party system? 4. Why do we have a multi-party system in India? In the next class, we will discuss the national and state parties in India. Till then, keep reading and have a nice time. Thank you.